So PACE stands for positive, active, clear, and energetic. Because we want to work from the bottom up, put in solid foundations, we start with energetic. And the way we start with energetic is we sip water, very simply. So, and that gives us energy. We all know that after a hot day, we can feel really drained. And a lot of that is to do with our hydration levels. If you are a bit dehydrated, it might take you a few days to get hydrated up. But sipping water, so just start right now and have a sip of water. Next, we're going to do some brain buttons. So brain buttons, you put your hand in a little U, and then you just come and find the little dips underneath your collarbone in the clavicle there, just like the boy in the yellow box is doing. Other hand is on your belly button, and you give those little dips a little rub, and you let your eyes go back and forth, just gentle walk back and forth, looking as you're going across the horizon, or across the wall to the ceiling, or the floor to the wall, across the edge of the desk, anywhere. Just let your eyes just back and forth a few times, nice and slowly. And this helps them to get back switched on so that they're working together. Swap over to the other side, the other hand on your collarbone, just under your collarbone, and the opposite hand on your belly button. So swap those over, give them a bit more rub as you're just moving those eyes gently back and forth. And next we're going to get more active. So how we get that more active is with some cross crawl. So cross crawl is a brain gym activity which is just crossing over the midline. So we're using one side of our body and we're moving it across the midline or away from the midline, so we're activating the midline area. So you can see in the green box, she's crossing her midline by going her elbow to her knee. You can do hand to knee, you can do behind you, you can do John Travolta kind of moves. Whatever you're doing, you're emphasizing the crossing over. So one arm and the opposite leg is moving, and that's helping to get both aspects of your body and mind switching on, both sides of the brain. And you'll find a little bit after that, you'll start to feel a little bit more awake, a little bit more active. Bit of movement gets everything working. And then we end up with positive. So the way we do positive is we there's two parts to it, our hookups, and this is where we get more positive. You can spend this time in hookups thinking about your day, or you can just spend it just breathing and having a moment of peace. So you cross your ankles for the first part, and your hands are to get into that clasped hand place. You put your palms together with your thumbs facing up. Flip them over so your thumbs are now facing down and your back of your hands are together. Put one hand over the other and link up your fingers, and then come up and underneath, so you've got your hands just underneath your chin, resting on your chest. Now if this is uncomfortable for your wrist, then you can just cross over your arms or just give yourself a hug. And you just do a few breaths here with your breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Often you can feel your body relax. And the second part is very simply feet apart and fingers and thumbs together. So many people choose to start their day with this because it is such an effective and such a simple way to get yourself working at your optimum for today. So have a play with it.